The number 40 holds deep symbolic meaning in the Bible, often representing periods of testing, trial, preparation, and transformation. Throughout both the Old and New Testaments, God frequently uses the number 40 to signify times of purification, spiritual awakening, or transition. These periods serve as divine appointments for growth, discipline, and renewal. In our present time, we can draw wisdom from these biblical accounts of 40. They remind us that challenges and waiting periods in our lives are not without purpose. Whether in personal struggles, societal hardships, or global crises, seasons of testing can lead to greater faith, wisdom, and renewal when approached with trust in God. In our present time, the principle of the number 40 can serve as a reminder that trials and challenges are often necessary for growth and transformation. Whether it is enduring personal hardships, societal upheavals, or spiritual tests, the number 40 teaches us perseverance, faith, and trust in God's timing. Biblical events involving the number 40. The Great Flood, 40 days and nights of rain. Genesis 7:12. God sent rain upon the earth for days and nights to cleanse the world of sin and start anew with Noah and his family. Moses' life divided into 3 periods of 40 years. Acts 7:23, 30, 36. Moses spent 40 years in Egypt as a prince, 40 years in Midian as a shepherd, and 40 years leading Israel in the wilderness. Moses on Mount Sinai, 40 days and nights. Exodus 24:18, 34. Moses spent 40 days and nights on Mount Sinai receiving the 10 Commandments and the laws of God. The Israelites wandered for 40 years. Numbers 14:33-34. Due to their disobedience, the Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 years before entering the Promised Land. The spies' 40-day exploration of Canaan, Numbers 13:25. The 12 spies sent by Moses explored the Promised Land for 40 days before reporting back. Goliath taunted Israel for 40 days. 1 Samuel 17:16. The Philistine giant Goliath challenged Israel's army for 40 days before David defeated him. Elijah's 40-day journey to Mount Horeb, 1 Kings 19:8. The prophet Elijah fasted for 40 days and nights while traveling to Mount Horeb, where he encountered God. Jonah's 40-day warning to Nineveh, Jonah 3:4. Jonah preached to the city of Nineveh, warning that they had 40 days to repent before God's judgment. Jesus' 40 days of fasting and temptation, Matthew 4:2, Luke 4:1-2. Before beginning his ministry, Jesus fasted in the wilderness for 40 days and was tempted by Satan. Jesus' 40 days on earth after resurrection, Acts 1:3. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples and others for 40 days before ascending to heaven. Reflections on the number 40 in our lives today. The biblical significance of 40 is still relevant today, reminding us that periods of trial and preparation are necessary for spiritual growth. Just as biblical figures underwent transformation through their 40-day or 40-year experiences, we too face seasons of testing that shape our faith, character, and dependence on God. Whether it be enduring personal struggles, seeking clarity in decision-making, or navigating through societal challenges, we can take comfort in knowing that trials do not last forever. They serve a purpose, leading us to renewal and a closer relationship with God. The number 40 in the Bible represents a period of testing and transformation, often preceding a great breakthrough or divine intervention. From Noah's flood to Jesus' time in the wilderness, the number consistently signifies divine purpose and preparation. By understanding and applying this biblical pattern in our lives, we can learn to embrace our own times of trial with faith, knowing that after a period of endurance comes renewal and blessings.